Tipping away through things now again today. Lovely Sunday morning. Well, it's dinner time now. On to the second job. Now, I'll just show you quickly. I took off a cover here because this bastard was rattling. I never knew what it was there. It was happening yesterday as well, but I just kept going because I knew it was nothing major. And I couldn't figure it out, and I spotted it today that this thing was after coming out of its spot, sliding away down here. And there was two balls meant to be inside here, see them? They were gone. So I just came back to the yard and I was finishing up. It's starting to rain, but I have all these old balls that I kept off of something, and I can't remember what I kept them off of. Would you believe they're the right size? But they're about, I cut them to about there. But they're the same, we'll say, diameter. I'd say they're 10, I'd say they're 10 mil. But just happened to be lucky, boys, that I have a box of this stuff and they're all fitting into it. So I've one in there now with a couple of washers. Threads aren't great inside in the hole, but that one there was good, so even one good one will do anyway. So I'm gonna cut this one a small bit. I have a hold of it with the pliers. 1 second now. I will show you if the phone was a bit too wet. 1 second now. It's in the box or something. Up against it or something. 1 second. Like that. Does it have the wide angle? It is. So I have a hold of it. Obviously wearing my PPE. Be fairly hot, but with the way I have it cut now, it'll screw straight in. I didn't damage the thread, we'll say. I cut it an angle across the way the thread was going, so I'd say 1 or 2 washers and I should go into the other hole over here, this side. I don't even know how much you can see or not see there, but stick a washer onto it now and Bob's your uncle. Oh, that's that sorted. Nice simple little fix. It's just a beautiful day, lads. It's an absolutely amazing day. Right, we'll stick on this cover here again. Over these couple of hoses. Oh, right. She's going, that side there's bins, that's going up at the top. So obviously the camera doesn't pick it up great, but what I'm doing is just clearing the wire for this farmer. He don't really do anything else, so I have a nice bit of stuff cut for him now. I get the aircon fixed tomorrow morning in the tractor, so I might be back to taking videos in now. Just to be honest with you, I can't stick it. I'm actually dying inside the tractor every day with the heat. I've been putting in minimum 10 and 12 hours every day wind hedging, except for Sunday there. I done, was it only 7 or 8 hours or something, just a couple of house jobs and small bits in between, but yeah, I'd like to be doing longer days and less days basically. That's what I'd like to be doing, and have a day free to go on the digger, because I have a couple of digger jobs that I know I'm on about it now with a while, but I just need to start getting around them. I'm finished now in one place. for a while. I still have to go back there and finish off more later on stage, but I'm moving on to the next fella and got him there for this weekend coming and trying. We do a lot of it in a day or two, I'd say, above there. I don't know what he actually wants to do. It might take longer, but I definitely have 2 days above there anyway. So we'll hopefully get him started this weekend in, and so on and so forth. Try and do a couple of days hedging, a couple of days in the digger, and keep them all happy. Once I get over the first 2 or 3 weeks of hedging, I don't know, it takes the pressure off big time for me. I do a lot of housework, I do a lot of commercial work. A couple of the wet farms are kind of nearly done. I've one more farm that will be on the wetter side of things to do into this week once I finish this fella. And then I'm moving on to kind of drier country and stuff, so I'm not too bad after that. There is other wet farms that I should have been cutting on. They're actually gone too wet, so they're out of the equation for this year. Well, unless the weather picks up again, but yeah, I'm going finishing up there now in the next 5 or 10 minutes. That'll be another 11 or 12 hour day again today, so that's enough. Just can't stick it with the heat, so we'll move on, go home, and I have a couple of other bits anyway. I was out this evening. I have a couple of phone calls to make. So yeah, we'll do all that stuff there now this evening, get that done. Good job. Getting on nicely there now. I'm going out. I'm only over the road from the house, so I'm getting the girlfriend to collect me there. I've home and ate a bit of routing done. Not bad now, flash me. It was way out, and there was stuff everywhere. So do all this after the passage and go and then I go home for a bit. So we're just doing there in another field. Camera isn't really picking up much for me. I've nearly all of this. The farm is up there, but this is like a rented part of the farm. There's bounds in them. There's like 35 or 40 acres, 35 acres here, and I'll have most of that cut there now, including the other stuff I cut this morning. This stuff wasn't cut in 2 years now, so there's fair growth there. But I'm actually getting on well. The first time I hedge cut this, it wasn't cut in 4 or 5 years. Oh my god, it was torturous. I gave 2 or 3 days inside here, just up and down the field. But thank God now, since last time I cut it, it was re-fenced, and it's a lot easier to get around it with the new wire and just the poles and stuff. Like, I'll just try and show what I mean. It looks like it's not cut, but it actually is. It's just the fact that it's the stuff around the pole there makes it look like it's messy, but there was some stuff there. No. We cut another small bit and maybe going home there later on. Do you know what some joke is this wired? That every telephone pole in the country, they've them all disconnected. And if anyone that is disconnected, they've left the wire hanging inside in the hedge. And people like me trying to do a job. Why couldn't they just fucking gather it up like when they were going to all that effort of disconnecting it? Ah, boys, it's just, I don't know, this country is just fucking thick. Let's go. I'm gonna stay off this fucking, I have a cover on the camera and the flash. Shit. The flash should be reflecting off it, it makes it glare.